I gotta throw my 84 on the back bumper. I forgot about that. Anyway, super late models here at New Smyrna. I almost never run the supers. I'm not very good at them, so I'm surprised I qualified up in fifth. There is 12 people in this race, so if I could hold a top five, I would be super happy. But we'll see how I do. Because, like I said, the supers are not exactly my cup of tea. There are no faster pairs, so if I can't make it how many laps do I need to make it? 38? I need to make it 38 laps to for the race to like count or whatever. Although I guess that doesn't really matter because I've already done the race participation things, but still. Also, I guess I'm gonna actually start third since a couple of people did not line up. I've got Aiden and Drew on the front row in front of me. Colin to my outside. So, starting P3. It would be wonderful if I could stay right here, but we will see. I know in the supers you can't drive them nearly as hard as you drive the late model stocks. Oh god. There are also cautions in this race, so that's a thing too. I forgot about that. That might make it a little bit easier to make it to the end, but we'll see. As Drew and Aiden in front of me are going to trade spots. Am I going to need fuel? No, you make it 125. So you do want to just try to stay out the whole race, I guess. That's the winning strategy.
Thanks for taking me out.
Yep, somebody's upset. I mean, it is only lap 2. So, understandable. Hopefully we don't do too many pace laps this race because my ADHD can't handle it. Oh, it's a Ty Majeski car in front of me. Okay, that's cool. I see it. What about you? Do you? I don't know that car. I'm gonna have that 11 car to my outside. Days of Thunder car behind me. That's always scary. Uh, Days of Thunder cars are always interesting to race with. Mama Jeski. The earlier the leader goes, the harder it is for everybody behind him to fire off. Because they're in the super steep, difficult corners. So, smart of him to go as soon as the pace car's out of the way. Ooh, big slip out of the Majeski car. Oh, I slipped coming out of the corner. So that's what it is. It's just a lot more. Don't make mistakes. Make it to the end. Don't overdrive it. It's definitely a little bit more technical than the late model stocks. I feel like this is going to be more difficult and potentially like help me improve at racing more than the late model stocks are. I don't know if they're going to be more fun necessarily, because like I said, I have a terrible attention span, so cautions are tough for me. And not being able to slam it down as hard is going to make it harder for me to drive aggressively. And I like driving aggressive. So we'll see. But I do got to play it a little bit conservative here, because I'm on the podium and I'd like to stay there. Car in front of me kind of misses the corner. But I think he's going to make enough mistakes throughout this race that I don't need to rush anything. He's seeming to struggle a little bit. Slap car racing us pretty hard. You get by him though. Who is that? Seventh place car is already a lap down, so should only fall back to like sixth place, even worst case scenario, but I think there's more opportunity to move up than move down this race. If I can just keep the car under me. I think I'm doing pretty good saving the tire on exits. Hopefully that will pay off, but I'll need kind of a long green flag run for it to pay off, I think. You know what I mean? Because if we have a bunch more cautions, I don't think the tires are going to wear enough for my little bit of saving to matter. But they're all over each other in front, so... never mind. I was going to say, I might be able to figure something out here soon, but... just going to stay right there. Pacing again after 19 laps. This is fun. This is a good little track. I don't think I've raced here at New Smyrna before. It's a very short, aggressive corner, but it's banked a lot. It's kind of like a banked Martinsville. It's fun. It's cool. Got the long straightaway that I typically kind of struggle with. But I think long straightaway, short corners is a good way to learn the car too. So we'll see. As the car behind me has absolutely no front bumper. Whoa. What are you doing, bro? Pacing is so scary to me because I can't trust people to have a brain as much as I wish I could, as much as I want to. They just make me so nervous. And this guy is not going as fast as I'd like him to. I don't know why he's leaving such a gap to that other car, but I would like to just line up and get going. I don't know if there's a lucky dog, or if the 7 would even be 1 lap down or 2 laps down. I think just 1. But find out here in a second, I guess. Yeah, I don't think there's a lucky dog, so only the top 6 are on that lead lap, which should make it a little bit more simple to survive and do well in this race, but we shall see. Very, very nervous about the guy with no bumper starting next to me. Naturally.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
1/3 of the way into the race when we go green. I'm gonna watch for the early launch again and hopefully be ready for it. It's just tough when you're in the corner to launch hard because this car is so edgy.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Yep. Oh, God. Very aggressive move. That's why I was worried. He did it cleanly, I guess, though. I just... Very, very close to the edge. Meanwhile, the car behind us came all the way up to my bumper. Didn't quite get into me, but damn near. Get to the inside, but I can't power down hard enough to get the run. Just continued pressure should be good, though. Diving in super early. I know it's not like a good line, but like I was saying, just trying to keep him thinking about me. As the 26 loses the lead to the 91. Slides it in that corner hard under the pressure of the 53 too, so. Whoa. He braked very early for that. Almost took him out. Ride the apron a little bit. Again, just make him think about me every time he makes a mistake. Even if I can't power down on that inside, I just want to be there. You can come up, drift in the corner, but don't bobble that car, or I'm going to be there to pounce. It was the 53. Finally goes to the inside of the 26. I have not been saving as good on this run as I was in the first long run. But, ooh, cone out in the middle of the track. Oh, as two cars disconnect there. Wonder what happened between them. Oh, the 53 almost got to the inside again there. It's trying hard. This is going better than I thought it would for my first super race in a very long time. It's been probably 5-6 months since I've done a super late model race, just because I jumped into them and quickly realized that I wasn't there yet. But now that I've done some like ARCA at short tracks, a bunch of late model stock racing, I'm ready for this style of car too. But I did think it was going to take a little bit more adjusting than it has. I'm doing pretty well. I didn't catch if I was in top split or second split. I assume second split. I'll need to check that after the race. But we have made our way to the halfway point that I was talking about, so that's good. Just gotta keep trying to wrap that bottom. The 53 is just a little bit faster, but also just a little bit less consistent. If he could pull it together and put some better pressure on that 26 car, that'd be great, but I don't know that that's going to happen. But now that we're 20 something laps into the run, actually probably exactly 20 laps into the run, right? And 40 something into the race, the tires are going to start to wear out pretty quickly now. So this is the time where I think I got to start just focusing on wrapping the bottom and making it to the end, because those cars in front of me I think will likely have an issue. But there's only 5 cars left on track now, which is a little disappointing. All those other cars had issues with each other. The car behind me is 8 seconds back. Not even really competitive. And now I'm falling off the tail of these 2 cars here. But I still don't think it'll hurt my iRating. It looks like the 53 had some sort of big slip there. I missed it. But lost about a half a second of time. Both to me and the car in front of him, so we'll see if that fast but inconsistent analysis comes through here again. Whoa. Very loose coming out of that exit, but saved it. Gotta get back up to speed now. Yikes. Alright, let's go. Let's make it to the end. 1x for an off track is fine. I don't mind that at all. But I am totally alone right now. And that makes it way harder for me. Not having any cards to judge entering hard or exiting hard. Luckily, this happened a little bit later into the race. If I had been by myself 10 laps in, I think I'd be kind of screwed. But I got enough laps of learning that I still kind of understand what I'm supposed to be doing, even if I'm not the fastest. But yeah, 5 seconds to the car in front and 5 seconds to the car behind. The cars in front are still not quite battling yet. But the leader has actually backed up almost all the way to the second place car, so that could become a development too. It would be very, very interesting. See a three-way battle. They're all within a second. 20 more laps left. They're all within a half a second now. I gotta keep digging just in case something happens up there. I want to be able to capitalize it because they're going to start racing side by side any second now. Racing for the win. Because with so little cars on track, there's definitely a chance somebody spins down through the infield or something like that, and a caution does not get called. So oh, and was there a lead change? I missed it. Yep. There was a big slip by that 26 car, like I was saying. Wasn't quite enough for me to even get to him, but that was kind of the idea. Now I'm pretty sure the red car is going to go try to get the leader. But the more battles, the better. But the survival of the fittest that's put me in 4th place is honestly totally good enough for me, because I was expecting a shit show of a race, and this has actually turned out to be very beneficial practice and not a terrible finishing position. Whoa. Alright, caution's out. Even though it was a single spin, did throw the caution. So I'll be back in 3rd for like a 8-lap shootout to the win. Cool these tires off a little bit, hopefully.
We have 10 to go this time by.
Ooh, the apron is a better idea. I like your plan. So, 91 in the 53. We're going to be trying to battle it out here. Got the 26 car is going to be hungry behind me. The 11 car who's kind of been a non-factor, but whoa. You never know. You've got a chance you weren't expecting. Sometimes you can turn it up, so I wouldn't be surprised if any of the 5 of us turn up and do something here, but it'll have to be perfect. I'm going to launch in 3rd this time just because I haven't really tested it yet. I don't know if that's the right move to make, but I wanted to test one before the race was over. And I haven't gotten a chance to because I thought there would be a couple more restarts than this. But I'm going to come to the 1 to green this time. Bye.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Definitely a little anxious. We're going to have a 5-lap shootout. 5 laps, 5 cars.
Get ready.
Not 5 flags. We're at New Smyrna, but you know.
8 cars in. Green flag, green flag. Got one out.
Yeah, 3rd is fine. Not great. Yep. Like I said, he was going to be hungry. And I just absolutely failed. But I can tell that there is no patience between, especially these 2 cars in front of me. So, whoa, just a little bit of wall. Ooh, 26 goes right by like he's friggin' standing still. And the 11 turns down to Durham. Interesting choice. Man, I would really like my 4th place back. A little nudge. I didn't hit him hard enough to do anything, but good racing. Oh well. 5th place. Still a good fight, I suppose. Woo. Still gained safety, gained a little bit of iRating because my rating's not very high at the moment, but I'll take that. Pretty good first real race in the super lates. Good. See y'all next time.